Can we have a moment for all these right-wing crazy lunatics like Megyn Kelly and Jesse Waters and Scott Jennings? Let's talk about them for a minute, shall we? Hello everyone and welcome back to Can We Have a Moment, where I take moments to discuss things that I want to discuss. And today we're talking about Megyn Kelly, because Megyn Kelly is driving me crazy. Like I just can't anymore. Okay, so if you don't know who Megyn Kelly is, Megyn Kelly was a journalist at Fox News. It's not really news, it's more like propaganda entertainment. And anyways, so she kind of became famous, or at least she came on my radar because of the debate in 2016 between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Donald Trump said very mean things to Megyn Kelly.
The fact is, she asked me a very inappropriate question. She should really be apologizing to me. You want to know the truth.
You could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
We all felt really bad for Megyn Kelly. Then she went on and, what happened? Oh yeah, the whole Fox News Roger Ailes thing happened with all the sexual harassment stuff. She was like right in the middle of that. So she left Fox News and then she went to NBC and they gave her a talk show. And then she said something crazy like...
What is racist? Because truly, you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface on Halloween, or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like, back when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character. There was a controversy on The Real Housewives of New York with Luann, as she dressed as Diana Ross, and she made her skin look darker than it really is, and people said that that was racist. And I don't know, I thought, like, who doesn't love Diana Ross? She wants to look like Diana Ross for one day. I don't know how, like, that got racist on Halloween.
Mind-blowing. Whoa. So then she got fired from that because we all decided, oh, right, Megyn Kelly is... We remembered that she's a psycho, and she still is a psycho. She did not evolve. And that kind of leads us to where we are today, where she has her own, like, podcast. Because everyone has a podcast now, and, like, who am I to say anything? I'm here recording, like, doing this. But everyone has a podcast now, including Megyn Kelly. And Megyn Kelly loves to just say some horrific things. And one of the things she said was recently about Alex Preddy, who was murdered by ICE agents in Minneapolis. And I'm going to play for you what she has said recently, and then I'm going to just react to it because... Megyn Kelly, you're a psycho.
I know I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Preddy, but I don't. I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations. It's very simple. If I felt strongly enough about something the government was doing that I would go out and protest, I would do it peacefully on the sidewalk without interfering via a whistle, via shouting, via my body, via any other way. I would make my objections known by standing there without interfering, because interfering is where you go south. And laying hands on a police officer trying to, or Border Patrol officer or ICE officer trying to conduct a law enforcement operation is a felony. And now you are going to get arrested. And if you do anything that resembles resisting, you're in serious trouble.
This is a Christian woman, by the way. This is a Christian woman. Very Jesus-like. Very Jesus-like. And I personally want to say that I don't think Megyn Kelly actually believes this. I think of her the same way that I think of Ann Coulter. I think of her the same way... And maybe she does believe this. Like, I don't fucking know. But I think of her the same way I think of Ann Coulter. I think of her the same way I think of Judge Janine, or whatever the fuck her name is on Fox News, and Jesse Waters, and Sean Hannity. I think of them all... They're actors. They're conservative actors. They don't... Scott Jennings is another one. Let's talk about Scott Jennings on CNN. These people are psychos. Scott Jennings on CNN. I want to play this clip because I love Lee McGowan. I think she is phenomenal. I just followed her on Instagram recently, and I love her so much. So in this clip, Lee McGowan just tears into Scott Jennings, who is he likes to say that he's America's favorite pundit, but he's not. He's an actor. He's literally just an actor who is auditioning for what's-her-face's job, Caroline Leavitt's job. And, sorry, I just saw my face, and I have a forehead that you could land airplanes on. That's all I'm gonna say. I do like the long hair, though. Anyways, Scott Jennings. Scott Jennings is on Abby Phillips' show on CNN all the time, and he's literally just auditioning to be Caroline Leavitt's, the new Caroline Leavitt, whenever she pops out her demon child. Anyways, this is a clip of him. He's trying to say, like, guys, calm down about the Epstein files, I think. And she just lays into him, and I love it.
But they should follow the law, but let's not get our knickers in a twist here. There's no
let's not get our
for this.
knickers in a twist over child rape. Why are you talking like that? It's insane. Like, it's insane. The Epstein files is
insane?
a multinational, multi-generational child and woman sex trafficking ring. So your attitude right now, you're sort of like, well, shucks, devil be gone, is just horrifying to me. Every woman in the world that is watching this, why are you acting like you have no idea what's happening here? Scott, this is...
He asked me a question about following the law.
And what I'm
said they
saying
should
to you
follow
is
the
your
law.
attitude. Yeah, and they're not following the law. They're 30 days late on following law, and they didn't explain why they redacted the first things in the first place, which they were also supposed to do.
I know.
Listen,
you
at
have
this
a strong
point, this
opinion
is not...
about it, and
I have a strong opinion about it because it is a disgusting policy
do it as
that they are
fast as
doing
they
this.
can.
They are hiding it. It is not the behavior of innocent people, and everything that is in these files it could bring an entire house down. And if it has to, it has to. If it brings down Democrats, bring them down. If it brings down Republicans, bring them down. If it brings down princes, world leaders, Hollywood people, bring them down. But what it feels like right now is that there's a giant cabal of people that do not have to listen to the law, do not have to oppose the law, and they were supposed to do something, then they didn't do something, and now they're trying to have a new law that says we don't even have to do it.
What's really...
Can you imagine, just for a second, if Barack Obama... Look at what they did with Bill Clinton. Just getting a blowjob. He just got a blowjob. Balance of power, that's an issue. Boy just got a blowjob. Excuse me. Acid reflux. Can you, like, Barack Obama wore a tan suit and they freaked out about it. Can you imagine if he was entangled in a child sex trafficking thing? People like Megyn Kelly, people like Scott Jennings, people like everyone else I listed earlier, they have no morals. They will always move the goalpost. Always. Will always move the goalpost for their guy. It's a cult. It's literally a cult. It's literally a cult. And I just, like, don't really have patience for it, and it really bothers me. And I think, honestly, once we get over this whole Trump thing moves on in the States, and I kind of hope this happens, like, obviously I'm not in the States, I'm not from the States, I'm Canadian, but I hope it happens, like, kind of on all of our news networks, where we just stop platforming these morons who have no moral clarity. They have nothing. They don't even stand for anything. They're not even real conservatives. Which also just brings me to that, like, where's Romney? Where's any of Cheney? Where's any of these old school Republicans that literally dragged us to this moment? Sorry, I just went off a little rant. Eugene, are you alright, buddy? I don't know if they can see you there or not. They can probably just see your bum. Can they see you? You alright, Eugene? Alright. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you having a moment with me about this, because they all suck. If you like this video, please subscribe, like it, do all the things, and I'll see you later.